Hello, I'm Soy. I'm the teaching fellow from Trust Simulation at Clinical Student Center, and I'm also assistant professor for School of Medicine. And my poster is about evaluating the conception of teaching the clinical teacher of clinical reasoning. No need to say the importance of teaching clinical reasoning as a specific thing in our undergraduate curriculum, but the lack of the core faculty is a major challenge. In order to introduce such a thing into our faculty development program, we need to explore their current belief and the practice by it. Interviewing that at the Nottingham University's NHS Trust, and this learning analysis reinforced the potential benefits of sharing the knowledge of the clinical reasoning and sharing also the key contents of the clinical reasoning syllabus. So we ran a half-day workshop on teaching the clinical teacher, or learning and teaching clinical reasoning. And we ran the three different parts. In the part one, we just got a quick tour of the clinical reasoning is given, so all the clinical teacher have a common language and then a common understanding of the clinical reasoning. In part two, the understanding of the clinical reasoning is expanded by sharing the way which works the best. So we just provide a lot of the practical advice how to break through the barrier of teaching clinical reasoning. And then we will ask them how this will change their practice as an educator and then the clinicians. So this session is extremely well received. And then all the clinical teachers said that they have a better idea now how to facilitate the clinical reasoning process, their everyday educational intervention. And it also makes them think how they think in their clinical practice as well. So in conclusion, all the clinical teach clinical reasoning, intentionally or not. But the most important thing is that effective faculty development program is needed to meet the evolving needs. Thank you very much.
Do we have any questions? So, in terms of teaching clinical reasoning to people who are going to be teaching it, so how much did it differ from what you would teach someone? You teach clinical reasoning, then you're teaching someone to teach it. How much did those two differ? Or was it largely the same content?
So you mean teaching to the students and teaching to the teacher?
Yeah.
Yes, it is totally different. Once we are teaching to the student is more like we have to go through from the symptom to the diagnosis, how to do the hypothetical deductive reasoning, and that kind of the teaching we are doing. But teaching the clinical teacher is often they don't know that the clinical teacher is kind of like experiential learning, and they think that they cannot teach it. But now we just say that what are the different elements of the clinical reasoning, what are the key models, how can we facilitate this teaching in the work setting, clinical settings, and all different things.
So they already know it, it's just a nice little framework.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.